stating that they wanted to remove her clothing and touch her in very inappropriate ways.
Nah. That's messed up, bro. Alright, YouTube, what's good? Welcome to this very episode of Sam Speaks. In today's video, we're going to be touching on a very sensitive topic to some people, and we're going to bring some awareness to it. This video is not going to be long as my other videos are usually, because the video that I am reacting to is only 3 minutes long, but I felt like I had to touch on it anyways. Let's get into it.
This is what these people have been waiting for. They came here day after day. This is about freedom.
The context behind this video is absolutely terrifying, and I do want to put out a trigger warning for people out there. We are going to be talking about the R word and SA. So in this video, we can see a woman.
It's crazy how earlier, just a few seconds ago, she said that the event that she's journaling at is going to be about freedom. But these people decided not to let this woman have her freedom and decided to do what they wanted to do with her without her consenting to anything, basically stripping her of her right to freedom.
Covering a live event in a very busy area by the name of Lara Logan. In this video, things seem completely normal, but once her camera light dies, things take a very dark and twisted turn. So for some background, Lara Logan is a well-known radio journalist as well as a war correspondent, and her career started back in the 1990s in South Africa. And in 2001, she became much more well-known, and her profile rose after covering the U.S. invasion of Afghanistan, and then 1 year later was offered a correspondent position at CBS, eventually being promoted to the chief correspondent. She would then spend the next 4 years reporting in battlefield scenarios, which obviously is a very sketchy place to hang.
So the crazy thing is that she has experience in being in these kinds of environments, but only this time did the people that she was journaling for decide to do such a thing to her. And the thing is that where she was journaling at and this thing happened was not even as dangerous as previous places that she's journaled at. Because the place that she was journaling at in that short clip didn't look like a place of war where she usually journals. So I'm completely surprised that such a thing will take place. People could be really disgusting sometimes. Like, you guys need to be careful out there. You never know who you're surrounded by. These people are just so disgusting. These people are messed up.
Sometimes journalists do end up losing their lives, and mainly she was focused on Afghanistan/Iraq. Through all of her journalism and reporting, Lara remained relatively safe. That is until February 11th of 2011, when she was reporting in Egypt. At this time, she was in Tahrir Square, celebrating Hosni Mubarak's resignation.
Isn't it crazy how through all her journaling of war, literal war, she remained safer than when she was journaling a celebration? The world can be so random sometimes.
And there was a very large celebration taking place, so this seemed like a pretty safe place to do this coverage. The people in the background continued celebrating while the cameras were on, and it seemed like they were pretty accepting of her being there, but once the camera light went out, the guy that she was with told her that they needed to leave ASAP. There were whispers going through the male-dominated crowd stating that they wanted to remove her clothing and touch her in very inappropriate ways.
Nah, that's messed up, bro. Whispers going around the whole crowd about wanting to do that kind of thing to this lady, bro. Like, come on now. Come on, what she do to y'all? Like, come on, guys. Is it like, don't you guys have wives? Don't you guys have girlfriends? Why is that you just see this lady and decide, like, oh, yeah, let's do this to her. Like, she's the one we want to do this to. Like, can you let a girl breathe, bro? Like, leave her alone. Like, why did you decide to do such a disgusting act to her? Like, they literally traumatized this lady for the rest of her life. All the people in the crowd that were conspiring to do such a thing to her are absolutely disgusting people. And they deserve to face justice, honestly.
So, this is not a good situation to be in. Unfortunately, though, because there were roughly 200 to 300 men here, the guide was overpowered, and Lara was pulled into the center of them, where they tore off all of her pieces of clothing, and they did some pretty horrific things that I can't really repeat here. All in all, this assault lasted roughly 25 minutes, and there is a pretty terrifying 60-minute interview with Lara herself where she goes over this in great detail, and there's even a little bit of footage there to give you guys an idea as to how terrifying this was. And while the actions from this crowd are absolutely horrible, and this is clearly not an acceptable thing to do as modern-day humans, many people after this incident were not very supportive of Lara, stating that she knew what she was doing, and the fact that
No. People who said that need to relax, because saying she knew what she was doing, what do you mean she knew what she was doing? She was doing her job. She didn't deserve to be treated in that way and to be assaulted in that way. She was just doing her job. She's a journalist. She was just doing her job. She did not deserve anything that she got, and she was not trying to do anything to, what do you call it, invoke such thoughts in the minds of those men that was surrounding her. Those people were just monsters. I wanted to traumatize the lady for the rest of her life. Really, really bad things those guys did. Messed up people, bro.
she's a blonde, pretty woman working here means she shouldn't have put herself in this situation to begin with, essentially victim blaming her. And obviously, in my opinion, this is a very bad take. People should be allowed to do the jobs that they want to do, where they want to do it, and be safe. Obviously, there's a limit to how safe you can be if you're a war journalist or in these situations, but still, this is definitely not acceptable. We should not be blaming Lara. In any event, let me know what you guys think about this case in the comment section below. As mentioned, you guys are able to go find that footage and watch that if you want to. Trigger warning for that. My Patreon's also in the description below if you want to go subscribe and support that. I release my long-form videos there early, and I post some exclusive content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Alright guys, I know this episode was a pretty short one, but I hope you enjoyed it. And if you stayed all the way to the end, please put it down in the comments why you think these guys actually went through with such a disgusting act, and how you think these people should be put to justice. And also, let me know if you guys could do some research if any of these people that were involved in this assault actually got the justice that they actually got the punishment that they deserved for doing such a thing to this lady. Like, this is such a horrible act that these guys did, bro. Oh my goodness, that's disgusting. This was a very touching reaction video for me, and very sensitive topic for a lot of people probably watching, I know. So I just want to say to all the people out there who have faced stuff like this, you guys are not alone, alright? Thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Peace.